Hello, my loves. It's Dee here from Golden Thread Tarot, and I'm here to bring you another channeled message. I hope this message finds you blessed and full of abundance. And happy Valentine's Day, my sweets. I hope that you guys are having a wonderful day, whether you're single or whether you're in whether you're a couple. However, right. As you can tell by the title, that this video specifically is for my singles, okay? My single Pringles, my people who are out there, they're loving themselves, right? But let's look a little bit into what love situation is brewing for you, okay? So let's go ahead and pull a message for this, all right? And I have called on Aphrodite to come forward and bring you guys a lovely little message about your love situation for my little singles. Excuse me. Okay. Okay. So I am getting the message that your finance, like working on your finances and your career and creating a sense of like a safety net for yourself is really important right now. That's really going to help you feel a lot more willing and open in love. Okay. Yeah. And I really feel like a lot of you are healing from any kind of like unrequited love situations, or where you might have felt used in the past, okay, by love interest in the love interest in the past, okay, and you're like healing that. Yeah, I really feel like a lot of you are transitioning towards a lot more commitment, but there could be an issue here. Spirit is saying, or I'm sorry, Aphrodite is saying, is that you are having an issue here with really actually putting yourself out there, right? And that's because of the sense of lack of trust or lack of foundation that you have. There is this sense of like, I don't want to say if it's something as strong as a fear, but it's like, I don't want to be in the same situation that I was in the past. I don't want to feel dependent or codependent on a lover. I don't want to issue in a person and feel like I'm indebted to them because they're like paying my bills or something like that. There's something around that energy here, and about how in the past, you could also have this energy where you have had this paradigm of people in the past tell you, oh, you concentrate on your work too much, you're going to end up alone, like an old lonely spinster or something like that. Okay, like spinster, where you're just like, you'll just be alone forever. You'll be that single. It's like, what good will, yeah. So Spirit is telling you right now, Aphrodite is telling you it's really important for you to go ahead and put yourself, extend your lighthearted energy, right? You're in this very beautiful, attractive energy. Allow that to touch your love life and your heart space and your romantic heart space as well, right? Some of you might feel like you have just gone through a separation. So Spirit is, or you might be recovering, like healing from a separation that you went through, okay? So Spirit is saying trust, all right? Trust right now, okay? Yeah, and realize that you deserve love, right? And release this ex. So release whatever this old energy is that you separated from. Heal that energy, right? I really feel like a lot of you are working on healing that energy and feeling a lot more safe and sacred in your own space. And because of that, there's something here too about you unintentionally manifesting love. It's like when you were concentrating on love, there's something about the fact that you were concentrating on manifesting love was actually concentrating on the lack of love, was manifesting from a place of having lack of feeling a lack of love or a lack of acceptance in that life. And there's something here about walking down paths like your career, your finances, your life purpose that you feel very like dedicated to and that you feel like you really do fit in with, right? You are finding these circles, you are finding these friends, you are finding these spaces where you feel like you can expand and you actually do fit in these places. And doing that is actually, unintentionally being, when you're like, oh, whatever, if love comes in, fine, I'll just work on myself, I'll work on my business, or I'll work on getting into this industry, or I'll work on this or that. And that's when love is actually going to come knocking at your door, right? There's something here about, for some of you, you could meet this person at work or through some kind of career choices or career change that you're making, okay? I'm also hearing moving, so the world card might come out. And I definitely feel like you're actually going towards somebody that you're going to have a very serious commitment with. For some of you, this could be the person, like the next person that you date could end up being like, if marriage is on the table for you, they could end up being the person that you end up getting married to. Or if it's, if you're not really looking for marriage, it is going to be like a long-standing or like a very committed relationship that you are walking towards. For some of you, For some of you, Spirit is saying that like non-romantic love is going to be coming into your life first. Okay, so you might find that new best friend, that new group, that new partner that you're building a business with, or something like that, and you are going to feel very loved, very accepted by this person, and it is going to be so beautiful and so healing for you. I really want to cry. It's going to be so beautiful and so healing for you guys that you are going to unconsciously just immediately manifest that love romantic connection that you've been looking for in. Also, whoever this like friend or whoever this is actually could be connected to your romantic source. You could actually be you could meet this person. You could meet your future spouse through this non-romantic relationship that you are actually developing and calling in, because Spirit is saying that right now they understand that you might want a partner, you might want to be with that person, and I feel like for a lot of you, you're okay with being single. You're like, it's cool, it's fine, I'm taking care of myself, you know. And so Spirit and Aphrodite specifically is commending you for how much self-love, how dedicated you've been to your self-love journey, and how, you know, dedicating yourself even more to it, you know, it's going to help really soften you and open up your heart space and get you to a place where you are fine with manifesting in these connections, right? Yeah, so that you realize that you are cultivating this safe space, like I said, so that you feel like it is safe for you to love, it's safe for you to trust, especially after we go through our great purging, right? And and those tower moments reveal friends, family, you know, hidden enemies and stuff like that to us. It can really shut us down. It can really make us isolate ourselves so that we can kind of cleanse and purge. And now Spirit said it's a good time now for you to go out there and start making those connections. But for a lot of you, you're not, you know, it's kind of important for you to strive and move forward and not specifically think about making connections tied specifically to finding a partner, right? That there's something about you just genuinely wanting to find people that you connect with, and that is going to be the energy that really helps you, because there's something about you going out there and looking for relationships to come into your life specifically for romance. It's actually narrowing your possibilities. That's like there's some kind of, they're saying desperation that's hooked onto that, no matter how little it might be. Okay, and I definitely feel like in the past you have really been okay, with this deception card. Someone is wearing a false self mask in this relationship. Spirit is saying, Aphrodite saying, girl or boy, you don't fool me. I know that you want a partner. I know that you might be being fiercely independent and being like, I'm fine. I'm okay. I don't need nobody. I don't need no man. I don't need no partner. It's whatever. Yeah. These people from the past that walked away from me, it doesn't hurt me anyway. But Spirit is saying they know that, and you know that underneath it all, that you are a soft, loving being who has these really deep romantic feelings, and you have this beautiful love to share with the world. And Spirit is saying, don't let people that hurt you in the past, or don't let people who couldn't return the type of love that you were offering, make you shut down or make you be scared, right? Because there is this energy here of the fact that people in your past, that you actually attracted in people, and these people were repelled, and this became like an unrequited love situation because you actually loved these people more than they loved themselves. And that was an issue. That's why they rejected you. That's why they had an issue with you. That's why you were always the problem, because you actually loved these people in an unconditional way that they could not love themselves, right? And it puts you in a disadvantage. Spirit is saying. So you are learning to have boundaries and learning to have the respect, learning to understand that you deserve to be with somebody who truly loves themselves as much as they love you, and who loves themselves as much as you will love them, right? And that's a tall order, because you have some really beautiful love that you're giving, okay? But this has been something that's been kind of foggy, kind of, you see how the camera is kind of struggling to focus suddenly that I start talking about this. This is a focus that you have struggled to accept, because I feel like you've accepted the blame, or you've had a lot of people that gaslight you in the past that made you feel like you were the issue, you were the problem. You know, there's nothing wrong with me, there's something wrong with you. You know, I can't love you because you're not good enough. And the truth was, they felt like they weren't good enough to you, because they felt that it's like, you know, it's kind of this uncomfortable feeling of like, this person loves me more than I love myself. Like, that just makes me feel some type of way, right? Oh, I'm sorry, my loves. But you are going to be calling in, you know, yeah, you're going to be rebelling against this way, this way that you used to feel in the past. With that person sitting up in the tree, with the couch up in the tree. It even could be a situation here where you were taught to feel this way. You might be breaking generational toxic mindsets of settling with partners who like tear you down or something like that. You know, you might have been taught that this was a type of love that you should accept. You know, that you have been taught in the past to accept unconditional love. But no, Spirit is saying no. That's why things have never worked out for you in the past, because you were not getting the type of love that you really deserved, right? And it wasn't because you were an issue or you were a problem. It's just the companions that you were choosing, they weren't the ones. They just weren't the ones, right? And Spirit is saying that you really are, you know, you really are issuing in this really good companion. And like I said, for some of you, this could be a same-sex relationship, in the sense that either this could be a same-sex romantic relationship that you are issuing in, or if that's not your thing, right, you could be issuing in a really deep friendship here, okay? A really deep friendship. Yeah, I really feel like Aphrodite is saying that you issuing in this really deep kinship with another person, having another person love you in the way that a friend loves you, is it's a different type of love than a romantic type of love, right? Because I feel like a lot of you have struggled in the past with people that used your energy, or used your body, or used your, you know, your sacral energy, or used that sacred energy within you and kind of turned it out and kind of, you know, turned it against you. Even though they were drawn into it, they turned around and made it your fault. And I think Spirit is saying that coming into a lot of really deep, true friendships, which I feel like your next romantic partnership will be built from a friendship, will be built from a person that you are friends with first. And then it will be like, wow, like we get along so well, like we could definitely, like this could grow into something, you know. And I also feel like, again, that something here about your next romantic partner being tied into you making a friendship with someone else, like another person. Second one or the third one? Third one. Ooh, Prince. Romantic charm and potential for power. So I definitely think like the next person that you are romantically involved with, like I said, this person could be the brother or another friend or a neighbor, even like a neighbor or something like that. You could make a new friend. For some of you, this is going to come when you like move to a new place or something, and you are trying to go out there and make new connections. Maybe you're forming, like you're meeting a group, or you're going out there and pushing yourself to make new connections and make new, um, um, why is the word that I'm looking for like just failing me? Anyway, like there's something. Yeah, there's just a something. There's something that's drawing you out to make these connections, to network, to do this. That's kind of the word I was looking for. To network, to put yourself out there, and you know, see what you come back with. And I definitely feel like you're gonna come back with a really good like friendship. And for some of you, okay, again, look here. This person has flowers. And here, this prince has flowers. For some of you, I'm also specifically getting that, like, this person could have a family member. See how this person is like, I always view this person as like standing on a boat. I don't know why, but I do. Because these little lines back here, I always view these as like railing. Like, so I feel like this person is standing on a boat, like looking out as they're coming into shore. And that's what's really striking me right now. So this person, this next person that you're like friends with, they could have a person that's at a distance from you, or they could have like a relative, you know, like you could start hanging out with this person, and that you went and you just casually get an invite to come hang out with them one day, and they're like, hey, by the way, you know, my cousin from so and so, or my family member from so and so, or you know, my brother is visiting, they're in town, is that okay? It's like, yeah, of course, yeah, that's cool, we'll all hang out. It's like, I really feel like you guys would get along, like, so I'm gonna you know, I'm gonna introduce you to this person. It's like, cool. And man, yeah, I'm hearing like, and it's on like gangbusters, like, yeah, like you this person could be a fire sign with that warrior energy there, okay? Or this person could, oh, I don't know why I'm hearing like firefighter, or like this person could could do some kind of like public service like that. So they could be like an officer, a military person. They could be a firefighter, something where they like serve the community. A father energy. I've definitely, this is like, for me, this father energy is like kind of like emperor energy. here in this deck. Talent for creating and supporting life, positive guiding light within a tribal unit. Yeah. So definitely it's this father, this guiding energy here that this person has. Oh, that's really beautiful. Or, or like I said, this person could be a father. This person specifically could have a son or like a young child. For some of you, they could be a single father. I feel like this person has a connection here to spirit. Okay. And I feel like this person is a very like they're telling me this person is like a very godly man, a quote unquote godly man. So for some of you, this person could have a very prominent role in the church or in their religious community if that's something that you really search for or you look for in a partner. So that definitely could be confirmed there. For others of you, this person could be some kind of like astrologer, or this person could believe in astrology. This person could be some kind of like teacher or professor. I'm hearing. Okay. Um, this person could teach or guide or lead some kind of group. This person could work with children. They could like volunteer their time, Oh, they could volunteer themselves in like the Big Brother, Big Sister. Is that even a thing still? But those kind of community outreach programs like that where you like sponsor or you foster a child in need in your, in your place, or they could be like a chapter member of like, I don't know, like the Boys and Girls Club, or they could work to like create community programs to like get kids more active and out in the community and like putting them, specifically young men. This person could really like be guided to like work specifically with young men to be like a mentor, like a mentorship program. They could, even if this is not what they do for a living, they could do this on the side, right? Something like that, where it's like they're having a conversation. It's like, oh, they volunteer all the time with the community and they do this, and you're like, wow, like that's really good. Like, um, benevolence and compassion, recognizing the eternal force within yourself and others, definitely. I definitely think also as well that this person has a knack for seeing like talent that lies within people, which is why I think that they feel really drawn to work with young people in general, because they have this knack and this talent to see talent that lies within them. Um, it's like, oh, I can see that you would be really good at this, or you would be really good at that. Maybe you should go this way or that way. They could be some kind of like school counselor or something like that as well. Okay. Yeah, they could be some kind of like, they could also be some kind of sponsor. They could work with like people who had like addictions, okay? They also could work and help people. Yeah, they're definitely like the Samaritan energy. And there I saw that detective energy too. So they definitely take that as a confirmation. They could be an actual like police detective, okay? Or I'm getting that they're, like I said, with that detective energy, that they're just really good at reading into people. Um, where did it go? Yeah. They're just really good at reading into people and seeing beyond, using their intuition, desire to seek out the truth, great powers of observation and intuition. Yeah. So like I said, they can look into people. They can listen to people's stories and really be like, oh, well, based on that you went through this or you did that, maybe you need to work on this. But I really feel like your strengths that God could be creating within you is this or that. Since you were guided to go through this experience, you're probably like a career doing this would probably be really beneficial for you. That kind of energy. Ooh, interesting. Okay. Yeah. Hmm. I definitely also feel like this person, for some of you, this person could be like some kind of like counselor that specifically helps people get over dealing with like narcissistic ex, or like helping people to recover romantically, to get out there and to get back out into the dating scene. They could be some kind of like dating coach or something like that. That's what I'm getting here with this thief card, is that they're a detective, right, that helps people identify these like romantic thieves in their life, right? Or they could literally be a detective that helps find thieves, right? That could be taken literally, or kind of metaphorically. Is that right? Anyway, 1, 2, 3, and the fourth card. Yes. So child magical, absolutely. Oh my gosh. Seeing the potential for sacred beauty in all things, the belief that everything is possible. Exactly. Right? This person has this ability to look into people, to look into their souls and to see what God is trying to create and craft within this person. Like I said, this person is really good at looking at a person, observing them and being like, you would be really good at doing this or you would be really good at doing that, this person hurt you in this way, or this, you went through this trauma, or you went this through this. I'm hearing creating content. Yes, this person could be some kind of content creator. Okay, they could write self-help books or something like that. It's like or definitely some kind of, they could do a combination of that. They could write books or do something like that, and they could also like volunteer, or they could actually like do like master classes or something like that. Okay, they could do like classes like online, or like I said, I'm getting that like teacher, provider, elder, leader of the community. This is definitely like oh, also almost said hierophant. So yeah, like hierophant, emperor, divine masculine energy here within this person. Yes. Confirmation of that. Okay, king. This person has this king energy. Enlightened, benevolent leadership benefiting those in your charge. Exactly. So this person really does embody that divine masculine energy, of I lead, I protect, I help my community, right? Feel safer, feel more balanced, but this person also not only helps protect their community like physically, but they also help protect their community like spiritually. So I'm getting like that king, high priest, shaman. This person definitely could have past lives as like a shaman or as a tribal leader. I'm getting that really big like tribal leader vibe off of this person. Yeah. I'm seeing this person with like a staff, and they wear like long, like this past life of this person, they wore like like long like robes, like sheepskin or like animal skin robes, and they had like a long like staff, and they had, I don't know if they had long hair, but they had things that they like embellished their hair, and it like hung down, and when they walked it made like this like clinking sound. So they might have had like wooden beads or like feathers or something in their hair that like helped them connect to their spirit guides. So they weaved those things into their hair. So I'm just seeing them and hearing them like walk around, and they're like, oh, you're doing such a good job doing this. Oh, you need to bring that down. Like, oh, that roof is pitched a little too high. Bring it a little bit lower. Yeah, and I'm just hearing people like, hello, hello, like everywhere they go, everybody's welcoming them. Everywhere they go, everybody's just like, oh, we're so blessed and so happy for you to be in our life. Wow. This person. I feel inspired. Yes, I feel inspired to be led by this person. I feel inspired. That's the feeling that I have in my heart chakra when I'm tapping into this person's energy. I feel inspired, right? Which is what the divine masculine energy, when a man or when a woman or a man, whoever they want to identify, when they are truly sitting in that divine masculine energy, they inspire those. They don't dominate over them. They don't put out their power over them. They empower, right? Through their power, through their leadership, through their wisdom, they empower, they lift up the people that are in their charge, right? And that's the difference from a person who wants to be labeled as an emperor, who wants to be labeled as a divine masculine. Because we know here on the channel, a lot of these karmics like to try to claim and try to sit in that false divine masculine energy, because everybody wants that title of being king, right? But this is a type of person that inspires those, right? A true divine masculine, right, inspires, which is what, for me personally, I'm not as submissive as a feminine energy as like a lot of traditional religions or a lot of traditional society like inspires a woman to be. But if I am around a person who I can tell makes me feel safe enough to to step back into my feminine energy and not be in my masculine energy, um and makes me feel, that kind of sense, so it's that kind of sense. It's like being around a true divine masculine makes you want to fall under them and give them your leadership, because they turn around and they empower you. They make you a stronger unit, right? I did a reading about this a while ago where I said that, where I was like, a true leader inspires people to want to be led by them. They don't demand that they're your leader. They don't demand and like prove things, and like pull their leadership card over you all the time. True leaders inspire people to want to follow them, right? And this person's got that. This person's got that something, something, right? They got that energy about them that people just feel like they can trust them. They can be led by them, you know? I really feel like this person is very chivalrous as well, because I'm getting this with this safe to love energy here, right? This person's going to make you feel very safe, and not like in a way where they love bomb you or they rush you to feel safe. Like, they're just going to make you feel safe. They're going to make you feel taken care of. Yes, I was getting that Avenger energy here. We've been pulling a lot of readings about how the divine masculine and in the collect, and there's a collective here that has a divine masculine that just went through a very nasty separation from a karmic energy here, from like a work colleague, or possibly even like a mother, if this person is like, the ruler of a family, the ruler of a company kind of energy. And through whatever happened, but in this situation, right, it was turning this, I kept saying it was turning this divine masculine into the Knight of Swords, which is funny because this person is right here. The Knight of Swords is on the back of the deck. It was turning this person into this event, like, because I was like, they're not wanting to get revenge, they're wanting to avenge. They're wanting to unvenge. And I was getting to that they were turning this person into like kind of like a social justice warrior. They were waking this person up to basically like spiritual warfare. Like they woke this divine masculine up to like, this shit's real. Like, wow, there really are people out there doing this shit, and there really are dark forces out there trying to tear some people down, working. Desire to balance the scales of justice, righteousness on behalf of society and oneself. Yeah. And then look, the detective is on the back of the deck as well. So it's making this person, strive to want to go out there. I really feel like it's also, this person is very nurturing. They're very, yes, they're very poetic. They're very nurturing. Okay. They're this angel energy here, right? Yeah. They inspire people with their words, express soul insights and symbolic language. Yeah. So this person is really good at like telling people stories. That's where I'm kind of getting that tribal leader energy out of them too. Yeah. Okay. Let's gotta put those back up. They do want two more though, but those two weren't the ones that they wanted. Okay, there's 1, 2. Yes, 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 yes. So this person might go into deep modes of hermit mode. Okay, so they really listen to their body, and so they might actually like duck off. There might be a person, you might hear from this person that you're meeting this person through, like, oh yeah, like so and so Johnny will disappear for like months on end, and then they come out and they're just like, they've come out with some brand new insight, or they'll disappear for months on end and then they just come out, they work and work and work on some project. They work and work and work on some new book. Exactly. So they go into hermit mode, they channel and get a lot of downloads, and then boom, they bust out. Okay, and they make a bunch of money, or they make a bunch of profit from it. They go hermit mode, they cut off all their everyone's outside influences for a while, and then they'll come out and bust out with a brand new class, or a brand new art project, or a brand new something that they worked on, a book or something that they created, and they'll just boom, they'll pop out with it. They disappear for a few minutes, and then they'll pop out, and then they'll expand, and they'll go out there in their emperor energy, and then they'll go more into their feminine energy. They'll go hermit mode, write, or work, paint, do something like that, and or design, and then they'll come out with some brand new business. They'll come out with some brand new like idea, and it just like, it really it's very prosperous to them. This person's very prosperous. They're very abundant, right? And that kind of energy. Also, definitely here, child divine and healer. So 100%, right? This person is definitely some kind of healer in whatever they do, right? And there's a lot of different ways that, you don't just have to be, a spiritual guru. You don't have to be a tarot card reader. You don't have to be a Reiki healer to be considered a healer. There's a lot of different ways that people are healing energy in the collective, right? But I definitely think this person is very deeply like religious or deeply spiritual in some type of way. Passion to serve others by repairing the mind, body, and soul. Yes. Ability to help transform pain into healing. Yes, this person is a manifester. They are a big person who helps other people to transition, right? To transition. And I really feel like this person could be hermit mode right now because they're working on their next big idea. They're working on their next big thing. They're keeping it under wraps. Excuse me, but I feel like when they meet you, they're going to be like, you're exactly the thing I've been waiting for. You're exactly the person, or you're exactly that energy, divine, child divine. So I think this person definitely, there's a lot of sun energy here with this person. So this person could be a fire sign specifically. They could be a Leo, but innocence, purity, and redemption suggests a special connection to the divine. So this person has a really strong inner child. Yeah, because look, this person even look at this person here. They even look like this person here. Don't they look like the grown person of this child right here? So they definitely help heal. Definitely I'm getting a big, especially with this person having their head here in their crown chakra, they definitely help heal people's old paradigms and old thought processes. And it was 3033 down on the clock. So this person helps connect people to divine new beginnings. That's beautiful. Divine new beginnings. Yeah. And again, there's that rescuer. They help people, provide strength and support to others in crisis. Yeah, exactly. Um, I don't know what I'm getting, but this person at some point could have been a 911 operator or like a paramedic driver or something like that. It could also be in the healing industry in that way, where they're focused more on healing people's bodies. Or in the past, I felt like they did things that they focus. They could also be like some kind of like physical trainer or something. But I feel like this person is being guided to also go down like holistic forms of healing. So I feel like this person at first was very like pump iron in the gym, working out all the time, and now this person is kind of getting more into, I'm feeling more like less like body, like building up muscle, and more like building up strength in other ways, not just physical strength, but building up strength in your spirit, building up strength in your mind, sharpening your mind. I'm hearing like something about mushrooms too. Okay, something about mushrooms. Hush, you're tapping into my secrets. Yeah. So yeah. Yeah. So this person really is, and there's lots of different ways that it can show it, but freeing yourself and others of deceptive impulses. So definitely this person is this. And again, look, there's that person, like the kind of like shaman energy here, right? And this kind of like rescuer energy. See how it has like these people that have like heart, like holes in their heart, and they help these people to find to find that wholeness within themselves. But like I said, they have to go like hermit mode for a while. So they come out, they pop out, they have all this healing energy that they put out, and then they have to go, get in their own energy and kind of revamp, get that energy back out there, fill their cup back up, get in touch with their divine, fill that cup back up, take those, so they'll pop out and be very extroverted, very in the community, very like do, and then they'll kind of, I don't want to say ghost off, but they'll kind of like back off, right? So this person very much so listens to their inner energy of, and people in their life are just kind of like, yeah, like I said, like Johnny just kind of disappears for a few months sometimes, but every single time he pops back out, he's doing something extraordinary, right? Like this person will disappear off, go for a hike or go for some like spiritual retreat, like up in the mountains for like a couple of months and just like live off the land, and then they come back down with like bing, like with that pipe, yes, bing, with those light bulbs, right, with those beautiful moments, and they're like, their soul is like, ah, like, okay, I have connected with the divine, and I wrote down everything that I channeled, and now I'm coming back down to give this wisdom. They are this that hermit energy, right? The hermit energy is the person that like goes up to the mountain and then comes back with that star energy, with the wisdom energy, right? So that kind of is this person. Like they will pop up, and then they'll disappear and go like rent some cabin in the woods, or go live on some island living off the land by themselves for like a few months, and then they pop back out with some brilliant idea, or some new project that they've been working on. They'll create that project, they'll put that business into work, and then they'll kind of like profit off that business in a way where it will help them to bankroll their next, like, okay, now I'm going to take a portion of, I'm going to donate a portion of the money, I'm going to save a portion of the money, and then I'm going to live off a portion of the money, and that's going to support my next hermit mode to like go away and to not work for a couple of months, or to not work for a year, or to go backpacking across Europe for a year or something like that, right? And then this person will collaborate all their experiences together and then pop back out with some kind of really beautiful, brilliant insight that they got along their experiences. They very much so are tapped into listening to where, in the past, they could have had people that were like, oh, that person just goes wherever the wind takes them. They don't ever want to settle down. They don't ever want to do that. Yeah, it's kind of Sagittarian energy, right? Definitely fire sign, passionate. Like, this person has a lot of fire in their chart, I feel like, but also earth as well. A lot of fire and earth. So even though they have a lot of passion, this person's very grounded, and this person has worked very hard on this. Ooh. This person sounds so interesting. I want to have a talk. Yes. Yes. So scribe. Like I said before, this person could definitely write, or this person like journals, or they do this, preserving knowledge and information. Like I said, this person goes off, they go to their retreats, or they go and do those things, they get all like balanced and everything, and then they just like close themselves off for like months on end, and then they just writing and writing and writing furiously, and then they're like, brilliant idea, and they just write it all out, and then they come out to their publisher and they're like, here you go, here's my next, boom, and they just set down a novel, and the people like scrambling to put it out there, right? They're like, yes, and people like eat it up, right? Eat it up. Wow. Yeah, this person lives a very non-traditional lifestyle, definitely. Yeah, and they definitely help people who had like this wounding in childhood as well. Like I said, this person works with children or works with people's inner child to like help them. Yeah. So they'll go off, do their whole like building a, like they'll go live off somewhere and go like spend a whole season like growing a garden or something like that, and just like relaxing and just like living the simple life, and then they'll boom get this huge download, and they'll just write it all down or type it all out or paint it all out or do this whole project, like, oh, I need to create this object, or I need to create this product, and like create it in like a couple of weeks, right? Or and then just like furiously work on it night and day, barely sleeping, and stuff like that, and just furiously like getting it out and getting these massive downloads, and then they'll just pop back up like yeah. I'm hearing somebody in this person's life is kind of jealous though, because this person is like, oh, they just go off and go live on an island and sit on the beach every day hanging out, and then they'll just pop back up and make $1 million, or like they just pop back up, because from the outside it's not other people's mission, they don't get it, but it's not for them to get. Like I said, they're not meant to live the traditional lifestyle, and if you are coming into union with this person, like, you won't probably live a traditional lifestyle either. You might really feel like, wow, this sounds really familiar, right? Or you might be like, damn, this sounds like exactly what I'd love to do. And that's probably why you are shapeshifting, you are transitioning. I definitely feel like you're raising your vibration, right? Um, Looking into dimensions of consciousness, multi-dimensional, multi-pathway, like living. I definitely feel like you've been really asked to kind of look on any kind of like damsel energy, or looking like, it's like, oh, I'm looking for a savior. It's kind of like repairing that kind of energy. Like, you don't need a savior. Don't, yeah. Because looking for something like that, something, is you might have been very bullied, or been very like I said, with that kind of energy of like, oh, you don't even think, you just travel, you just go here, you just go there. This person doesn't judge themselves for that type of energy anymore. They used to. They used to be made to think that, oh, you just never want to settle down. You just want to go here, you just want to go there, and you want to live this bachelor lifestyle. But on the inside, this person is like, I'm doing like I'm following my life purpose, and this moving around is not just me living a fantastic bachelor lifestyle. It's a necessity. I need to go off and replenish myself. because people that don't do things like this, they don't understand how draining it can be to channel big, massive downloads like that and to channel massive paradigm shifts into the collective, right? That can be very, and this person needs to go off and have their retreats or have their times when they just go off and they're by themselves and they just vibe. And they are, or like if this person produces music or something like that, right? They're like that type of artist that'll just like disappear for months on end, and then they just boom pop out with that next brilliant out, and they're like, wow, and everybody's like, wow, how do they do it? Yeah. Look, didn't I say that I saw them out there with a staff? Like, they're seeker. They go out there and they seek. They go out there and seek power places. They go out there and they seek energies, right? And they get very guided to move or to change around their energy, to absorb or to ground different energy in different locations around like the grid and stuff. Like thirst for wisdom and truth wherever they are. Exactly. This person might also be some kind of like journalist. They could be some kind of journalist where they go and they live and they research and they write a piece about whatever they experience, and then they, like I said, they just experience this whole life, and then they blog about it or they write about it or they journal about it. They could also be some kind of like travel blog. They could also do like some kind of like travel vlogging or blogging or something like that as well. That helps them like sustain their money inflow, their money influx that they do. Yeah. But this person definitely does do big, massive like clearings where they just like unsubscribe or delete, or they just like get rid of their phone and they don't own like a cell phone or own any accounts for like months on end. They might have a manager that manages their accounts or something like that, and they just get to disappear for a few months, and then they pop back out and they're like, oh, I'm refreshed, and now I have this brilliant new idea, by the way. And everybody's just like, cool, cool. Leave them alone. They're just gonna disappear for a few months and go make money. Yeah. Um, interesting. Interesting. Oh my goodness. I just looked down at the time. I was like, well, wait a minute. Yes, this person definitely delivers messages to the collective. And like I said, right? For 100% for sure. They deliver these like inspirational cleansing messages to the collective. And again, like I said, they just go off and be by themselves. They like go and like live and like bathe themselves in some mountain stream or something like that. And then they're just like, oh, I've got my next brilliant idea. Justice, this person could work in the justice system, or in the past, they could have worked in the justice system as well. And I definitely feel like, again, they bring justice to those who have felt like, it's like they help awaken people, like when the people are on like a verge. It's like they meet these people when they're at a crossroads. Like these people that they meet, that they help or have a choice. It's like, I could go this way or I could go that way. And it's like one way would lead them down a karmic path, and the other way would lead them down like a high vibrational path. And this person helps lead those people down the high vibrational path instead of the karmic path. Yeah, Six of Cups. So this person definitely helps heal people's inner child, helps them get in touch with their inner child and do this like inner child healing. Queen of Wands. I definitely feel like you're attracting this person in. Yeah. Seek out your truth. And there are seeds that you've been planting, or that spirit has been planting, that are coming to harvest now within you. Okay? Yeah. And it's like, whatever you went through, whatever devil energy, whatever like heartbreak energy you went through in the past, like your heart is healing now. And meeting this person and continuing down your path is going to help you. Is going to help you reconnect with this person, or it's going to help you, have this kind of energy here. For some of you, could meet this person while you're on the road to this recovery energy here. Your spirit guides are so excited. I literally see them like cheesing, and they're like, like, they don't know it's coming. We set all this up, but they had no idea. Like, t, wait till it comes. T. The sun. Yeah, like your spirit guides are like, like, right, like I said, they planted these seeds, right, and planted these experiences, and they gave them to you, and you had no idea, right? You had no idea when you set down this path, or when you started discovering this, or when you started doing this, that it was going to lead you to this person. But your spirit guides are like, but we did. Yeah, exactly. They're like, we did. We knew it was going to send you on a journey to meet with this person. Yeah, that's funny. Yeah. So listen, if you feel a sense to travel, or you feel this like sense of like, I need to go out there and find something, or there's something that I'm searching for, or there's something, oh, I just need to find that person to collaborate with, or oh, I just need to find that there's just something missing about this. The both of you are marrying this within each other and feeling this at the same time. Yeah, the both of you are both feeling this need to go out there and to start these brand new beginnings, take those leaps of faith, start those businesses, start trying something new, go to that place you've never tried, doing that thing you've never done. Both of you are being guided towards that, towards filling up your garden. Yeah, doing that work. Ooh, is going to lead to this Empress energy, is going to lead to this Two of Cups energy for you. So absolutely, right? So Spirit is saying, the more that you just focus on bringing in that good, positive, high vibrational energy for yourself, like the better it's going to be, right? Okay. So that's what Spirit is saying. Like, don't focus so much on the love. Focus on like the self-love journey. Focus on building up your career, building up your projects. You know what you and Spirit have been talking about you doing. So go ahead and create that safe, space for yourself. And that's going to help you feel a lot more empowered in your relationships. Because I feel like in the past, like, you might have been in relationships where people had financial or some kind of, like, you gave up your power to those people, right? And I really feel like this is not the type of person that's going to do that. But what's also going to help you feel safe to go out there is to build up your own empowerment within yourself, right? And then you're going to feel safe to be in these connections because oh, I can walk away if I need to, or I can handle myself if I need to, with or without this person, right? So Spirit is saying, work on your independence, work on breaking any kind of codependencies or lack energies that you have around money or around working, or any kind of self-sabotaging tendencies that you have around creating and walking down your life purpose, okay? And that's really going to help build this Empress energy for yourself, as well as, leading you to those Two of Cups situations that are really going to help you. All right, my loves, thank you so much. I hope that you're having a wonderful Valentine's Day. Thank you so much for being here with me today. And I will see you lovelies in the next one, okay? If you liked it, give it a like, okay? Let me know if this resonated for you down in the comment section down below, all right? If you like the vibe, stick around and join the tribe and subscribe, okay? And check out the links in the description box down below, as well as if you are interested in getting a personal reading with me, okay? I am open. I am available for booking. So check the links and my contact information down as well, and we'll get it started. I don't know if I just said, let's get it started. Ha! Let's get it started in here. I haven't heard that song. I've been thought about that song in so long. The Black Eyed Peas. Okay. Okay. Thank you guys. Thank you guys so much. I hope you're having a wonderful day. Again, happy Valentine's Day, and I will see you guys in the next one, okay? Bye.